It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Buccaneers and the 49ers, and it's coming up next.
The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They go with White on the counter. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
They'll give them credit for trying, but there's no fooling the defense with that call. They were reading run, and they set up to stop the run, and then executed.
Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Javon Hargrave, the D-tackle, getting the sack. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Here's McLeod on the return. And they can't bring him down. Still fighting for more. A good return there, 17 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. So here's the first drive down for the 49ers. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sensed that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 36 yards on the play. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the...
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Niners will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit.
He's got a man, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Going right side is White to the 36-yard line. Stop there.
Oh, that's That's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw, Mayfield. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
This 2nd and 4. Throwing, Mayfield. A quick pass here to Godwin. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And again, it's Mayfield. Touchdown! Rashad White, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Ray McLeod. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, 49ers. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Here's Mayfield. Finding Otten once more. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. That one tipped and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. That's 2nd down. Mayfield with it once more. And his throw here is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Mayfield now. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Ray McLeod to return. And fights through one man. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. McLeod now on the return. And he's loose again. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, 49ers.
Again, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. A run to begin the second half with White. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
26. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They stay on the ground with White. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Steps away to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. They'll try the right side here with White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down movement. Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
McLeod now on the return. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the fourth and final quarter. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. 76 yards. And the Niners have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. picked up by Diamador. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in the...
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 47 yards. And the 49ers have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 23. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Here's White. They set up the screen. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Now Mayfield. Quick throw, finding Mike Evans. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
This is caught by Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. Mayfield looks to throw. This is White on the screen. Well, first down screen pass, good for 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7, and the Buccaneer first down.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's taken down inside the 30.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into